used to feature at my wedding.
I'm like, ooh. I just hate it.
All that said, this song hits differently now. That picture
of Taemin.
Taemin.
Where you can't even see him. What's the point of that? Don't do things like that.
It's the bonnet for me that Key's wearing.
I think the performance video that I watched, he was wearing the bonnet, and I was just like, he's quite eccentric.
I was imagining.
But I do feel like he's someone that can pull off these kinds of things.
Pieces, yeah.
On other people, it's just like, why? But on him, it's much. Like, oh, okay.
He's like, we expected this from you. Like,
yeah.
Fashionista. Yes, Taemin.
Man, it's a book crash. He always takes it to a different place.
Yeah. But that's a very SM thing. What? Like their pre-choruses are really strong. Like it shifts the tone. Mm-hmm. I noticed that in a lot of SM music. Like they shift the tone for the pre-chorus.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it feels like, oh wait,
oh yeah, we've gone somewhere else.
We're graduating now, so we're really taking this to the next level. We're going up a notch. That's what Oni does for this group. We love to see it, and the vocals, they're strong enough to do that.
Yeah, he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, his vocals are unmatched.
I can't imagine when he goes into the studio, producers are like, oh, well, can you change that?
Never. Like, they're probably like,
are you mad?
They'll probably like, this song was made for you.
Do what you want.
This is more of like a dance.
But I love those lyrics. Heart attack, break me down. I like the piece. This is one of the things that confuses me about SHINee. The fact that in different songs you can now... Why are you frozen? you can have the rappers just doing fully vocal parts and smashing it.
Yeah.
But I'm still confused. I'm still not...
That's why I said
I'm not with it yet. I'm still trying to
when you
understand
first
what's
asked me about SHINee, like, oh, like, who's the lead rapper? Like, who's the... I was like, they do everything. They just do everything.
Yeah. I'm just still confused by them, though. I'm still not with it. I'd like to... Have Anya and Taemin ever rapped?
I've never heard anyone in my life.
That's the only thing I feel like... I not that he can't do. You probably can, but
well, not on a song. He's probably done it on like a variety.
But I want to hear him do it, and I feel like Taemin could. I want to hear it. I feel like they could. And that hair on him is just beautiful. But this is so gentle, almost, the way that they're talking about someone's heart and taking care of it. And 2 songs ago, they're talking about "Don't Call Me."
Don't call me.
It's just like...
I know the messaging here. It's like, do we call you? Are you obsessed with me? Oh, you don't want me to call you?
It's different people. It's different people that they're talking to. But it's interesting, you know, you have that soft side, and then with someone else, you have a totally different side. break me down, pierce me and stay forever. That line. But a heart attack isn't a good thing. So the way they make it sound good. Yes.
You better do that. Take it.
Oh, who was that? Who was that? We just had a whoo. Like fully feeling the beat. Am I gone forward? I still don't know who it was.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was Keith.
It's one of those like, I'm just in the moment. I'm just feeling it.
I like this bit.
I do feel like at this point though the music is like too loud compared to their voices at that end part. Like I can't hear the voices as clearly as I could before.
I don't know if it's because of the audio just from that video.
Do you think?
Because when I listen to it on Spotify, I can hear their voices.
At the end part as well? Okay.
I think it might just be the audio from that video.
Okay, this is my song.
Marry You. Oh, this is such a contrast. If you're thinking of contrast.
Honestly.
Yeah,
did you want to say
You.
anything about Heart Attack before we move on to Marry You? Should we move on to Marry You?
Yeah, I mean, Heart Attack is a good song. Like, I liked it, but Marry You.
The vocals on Marry You. This is where they really came out to be like, this is who we are.
Yeah, like, we can sing, by the way. Like, don't get it twisted.
Did you not know? But the song as well, the beats on the vibes, everything. This is probably one of my faves.
I like that Keith's starting me so strong.
And Minno's lisp is on full display in the song. Full display.
Look at you, knowing Minho has a lisp.
You hear it?
Wow, you've come far. Yetti's starting to overtake me, I think.
Do you think? When it comes to SHINee? But you know stuff. I don't know anything.
I know stuff, but like when you're like, oh yeah, you can hear the lisp here.
You didn't hear the lisp?
No, I did, but I'm like, girl, like, how did you? Like, where did you learn that from?
I think this is one of the things I listened to early on, and that was one of my takeaways from this song. His lisp and the way he was just like the energy and the emotion he was bringing. I was just like, oh, okay, you can sing. Oh, yes. Oh, drag it out. And what was that instrument at that point? So pretty. That part.
I don't know, but it sounds very R&B.
So good.
90s R&B.
Love. And he slows it down.
After you listen to Only in a Day.
I think one of my favourite parts is coming up. And it's your guy. usually when people sing "Baby," I'm like, I just hate it.
It's just cringy.
It's just cringy. It's like, does it need to be in a song? You know? But he just did it in a way that was soft.
So
it sounded like it fit there without being awkward. But usually I'm just like, let's not.
Everything that resembles you. He held that for a minute there.
It's that. It was that.
He hit that note.
Do you know, I was trying to go back to Tame saying "Baby," but then I got totally distracted by Onyx's voice.
Yeah, really.
Where was it? It was here, I think. Yeah, here. I think maybe because he was just doing it in the same key. Beautiful. Take it up.
Okay, this is when they all start showing off.
Okay, here we go. And he's still going.
It's cute. Oh, it's Taemin's ad-lib.
Was it Taemin?
Yeah.
They didn't show it, I think.
His runs were so smooth there. Oh, everything about that song. What do I even add to that? Marry You. I want to marry that song. That song needs to feature at my wedding.
That's what I was saying about it. It's just so beautiful. I haven't heard this song.
Yeah, I've only heard this recently. I haven't listened to it too many times.
다투며 하루를 보내도 다음 날은 전부 잊은 듯해 또 다정해져 우린 더 별거 아닌 듯이 가끔 소리를 지르고 날 건 없은 시소를 타는 것처럼
Taemin sounds different in this.
삐걱거리기도 해 아주 잠깐 모든 그 순간이 완벽하진 않아도 Days and years Days and years 여기 있을 거야 나 네가 여기 있는 한 그건 당연하잖아
I was just gonna say that, but it sounded like he was the one actually singing the loudest.
All of the different parts of the harmony, or he...
I heard him the most.
Yeah, he was coming in the most, but I feel like maybe the others were doing the harmonies.
Because this isn't showing it, but this is saying that it's just Key singing. But you can hear other people, definitely.
그건 당연하잖아.
And here again. Oh, it's kind of nice that they're harmonizing these parts, talking about protecting someone. That's actually really beautiful. They talk about each other.
The lyrics to see what they're talking about. Quite high in this song.
그건 당연하잖아. 네가 나를 지켜줬듯이.
It's about each other, and it actually could be about shoals as well. The lyrics. It's been talking about the way that you protected me, now I will protect you.
Yeah,
that kind of sounds like
we've all been through this together for years, days and years.
It sounds like that because the way that you guys talk about, the way that shoals talk about the boys, I definitely feel a protective energy around it.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
It feels to me, I may be totally off, but it feels to me like they're saying the way you've protected me.
But they've always
I'm
said,
protecting you.
They've always said that their music, they love the idea that it brings comfort and healing to the fans. So maybe that's their way of protecting Shell through difficult times or different seasons in their life.
Yeah. And technically this is another difficult time. The fact that they've come back for after 2.5 years, they've only been together a few months. They can't actually see people, and Taemin's going.
Yeah.
For how long? So it feels like.
With all that said, this song hits differently now.
It is, isn't it? But also sometimes with songs you can interpret your own meaning. But that's what I'm getting from it. I feel like they're singing to, well, not so much me because I've been here for days.
But that's it.
Not for years.
I like that you interpreted it like that because it's like days and years. So the people that have just come along for the ride now,
and the ones that
have been around forever.
Yes.
The way that we're interpreting this,
I love this.
But that's the thing about music; you can interpret it any way you want.
That's how I feel, and even the way that they're singing it, it just feels like that's what it's. It's sit down. We're not doing all this like craziness in this song. We just want to sing to you and just want you to really get this message. That's how I'm feeling.
It feels like a heartwarming song.
Yeah, like just sit down and listen.
Yeah.
손을 뻗으면 마치 닿을 것 같이 너무 아름다운 너 더 높이 더 멀리 갈 수 있게 손을 잡아줘.
Take my hand.
없을 거야 난 네가 그랬으니까 내게 배웠으니까 네가 나를 지켜줬듯이 나도 지켜줄게 널 앞으로도 영원히 나와 같이 days and years loving you for days and
It is. They're singing to us, and we've got days and years.
loving you for days and years 나와 같이 days and 너라는 일이 있었고 또 일어나겠지
I just read that lyric.
And I like that Taylor's the one singing this part. It feels very like at this moment. The fact that they're singing together, 3 of them are singing these parts together, and then he's adding in the
Doing those.
I'm happy with you.
Yeah.
Oh, Taylor!
Oh, May 31st delay.
You guys are getting me. And these pictures as well. And will happen again, don't worry.
That's
They're
what I'm
back.
showing. Amen.
They're coming back.
They're coming back.
Oh, the promise.
Oh, do you know what?
Oh, I feel connected to them.
That song.
That actually made me feel connected to them.
I'm glad that we listened to that
Oh.
and just really absorbed it.
Yeah.
Because that was like a love letter.
It is, yeah.
And also, I felt like when they were doing that ooh bit, it gave it like a nostalgic feel to the song. It feels like when they're doing that ooh, it gives you that kind of cheery vibe of walking down memory lane, like let's reflect on what we've been through together and how far we've come and how far we're gonna go.
I'd love to see that song with a video in the background with them basically like having a montage of you know, like from debut to now.
That would have been so beautiful.
I'd love to. Someone is gonna create that.
Someone do it. If it doesn't exist,
to be honest.
Well, I haven't seen it.
If you've seen it, please send it to me because you can just picture it, can't you? And not just what they're doing and them like being together, being a unit, but also with the fans.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Someone needs to create it. Maybe I'll create it. Actually. How can I create it?
I was like, you're giving yourself a lot of work.
What do I even know to like start picking out clips?
That's a whole art form in itself.
It is. Someone will do it. Okay, this is one of my faves.
I really want you. Okay.
This is one of my faves. I heard it in the concert and I actually thought it was their older songs. I hope it's the right song. Let's start it before I start talking about something different.
본능적인 이끌림이 너를 향해 쏟아질지 제정신이 아닌 듯해.
This also gives me such a shiny feel as well.
Yeah, yes. And it's building. Yeah, it's this. So I watched the concert and I hadn't watched much of their songs by then, and I think where they put this, it was kind of at the beginning or like, you know, in that sort of section. So I loved the song, but I thought that it was just one of their older songs. I didn't realise until later on that it's on one of their new albums. So for me, I feel like it fit what I was listening to in terms of their other stuff. Is that right? Does it fit their sound?
I would say so as well. Like what I said about Code, I would say that about this song as well. I really want you.
It fits perfectly within the songs that they had sort of sandwiched it.
Just even hearing the guitar riff, like in the beginning, like they have songs like that I've heard before that sound similar to that, and the way they even arranged the vocals as well.
Yeah, this is one of my favourites for sure. I like that part where like the pre-chorus where it builds.
Oh yeah, when he's going up, yeah.
Yes. And how they all sing it.
Yeah. It's a shiny, they must all sing.
All together.
Yes.
This is a dance song.
Yeah, I'm just doing this. I'm just vibing.
They really like talking about hearts, don't they? Like they really like doing imagery when it comes to hearts. Here you've got a heart that's coloured. Previously you've got a heart attack that's pierced.
They were so excited by love that their heart could explode.
Yeah,
and
that's
now
the way they
their
like
heart
to
is so
describe it
full
as
now.
well.
It's just full of colour, vibrance.
Say it.
can relax 숨을 쉴래 내 아우라 멀리 쏟아지네
Yeah.
이런 벽에 갇혔어 네 향기 내게로 퍼졌어 심장은 더 세게 뛰네 up and down like elevator 가고 싶은 멘트를 굳이 하나하나 거르지마 아주 작은 움직임까지 전부 나를 따라
I like his voice in every song.
알고 싶은 모든 걸 다
Yeah. On you, yeah.
내게 더 다가가 and work it out cause I believe I'll show you I wanna show you 더 다가와 더 다가와 더 맘이 터져나 네가 내게 다가와 I really want you 내게 눈을 맞춰 I really want you
And how they speed it up and then slow it
Yeah, the
down.
tempo.
Yeah. It's changing within that line.
We love the tempo of this song.
Oh,
Yeah.
and also just the guitar riffs, the way that they're. Oh no, Ado, you can't do things like that. You've made it big. The recording's gone. It's alright. You can keep talking.
Okay. Well, I definitely love like I just felt like they were doing like vocal volleys. Like they were going duh, and the other will come in, and then the other person will come in, and they're just going back and forth, back and forth. They're like they're responding to each other vocally.
But also the guitar. I just like the guitar flutters that they're doing on it.
Yeah,
It's just so beautiful.
I don't know if it was a trumpet as well.
Oh,
or a
maybe at
sax
certain points.
that was going. It was coming in at the background like every so often, and it was amplifying the vocals as well.
Yeah.
It just made that part of the song like you focus more in on their vocals because it just felt like that trumpet was drawing more attention. I don't know, like, but the guitar riffs of this song I really enjoyed. I don't know, which guitar riffs did you prefer? Like, I Really Want You or the guitar riffs from Atlantis?
Probably Atlantis. Atlantis is a bit more distinctive, I think. But I like this. It's a bit more mellow.
Yeah, this is really poppy.
Yeah.
Whereas Atlantis, it felt like,
It was
I don't
rock.
know, it was like, yeah, it was kind of a rock kind of feel.
Like soft rock.
Yeah, like pop rock.
Yeah. But also how that was kind of flirtatious. And then now we're jumping into more flirtatious.